Hey guys, my name's Austin, and I'm going to be showing you the arcade system that I built. I'm making this video to answer a couple commonly asked questions and to give you guys a better idea of what this thing is and whether or not you might be interested in it. So let's start with the hardware. Let's take a look at the system itself. It is nicely contained inside a Super Nintendo cartridge. If we look underneath, we can find our power cord and our HDMI cord. The HDMI cord is 9 feet long, so that should give you plenty of room to work with when you're setting this thing up with your TV. Plug in those two cords, one into the wall and one into your TV, and it will be up and running. There's no setup or anything required. Included with the system itself is one standard Super Nintendo USB cord or USB controller. If we take a look on the side, though, we can find 4 USB ports. This arcade does support multiplayer, up to 4 players. If you want to use the multiplayer, you're going to need more controllers. You have a couple of options for that. This system will run any USB controller, but it's only programmed right now to work with a Super Nintendo USB controller. I will be making a video pretty soon to show you how to set up any USB controller with it, but I would stick with a Super Nintendo controller. It has all the buttons you need. And it's the most convenient right now. You can get these off Amazon or eBay, or you can even buy one through me if you'd like. This is the exact same one that's included with the system. Other than that, I can't think of too much more hardware stuff to talk about. We can jump on over the TV and we can see how this thing runs. We're going to be taking a look at the user interface and test out a couple of the games for some of the systems on here. Just to start off, most of these systems on here have complete game sets or fairly complete game sets, meaning there might be missing a dozen or so of the lesser known games. If you'd like to make sure a specific game you like is on here, you can email me. I can guarantee you all the classics are, just some of the more obscure ones. The 2 exceptions to that are on the Game Boy Advance and the Neo Geo. Each of those systems has over 100 games respectively, but I would not call them complete game sets. So again, if you would like to make sure certain games are on there that you want, or if you'd like me to find games on there that I don't have and put them on, I can definitely work with you on that. So let's go through and take a look. We got the 32X, little add-on for the Genesis. We got the good old Super Nintendo. We got the Vectrex. We've got the 2600 and the 7800. We've got Final Burn Alpha, which is going to run your Neo Geo games. We got the Game Gear, the Game Boy Advance, and the Game Boy Color. The Master System and the Genesis. There's the old NES, the TurboGrafx 16, and we're back to the beginning. Let's take a look at, let's start with Super Nintendo. I'm just going to go through, pick some games, show you how they run on here. Sure, let's do F-Zero. Hi, everybody. Grand Prix will be Captain Falcon. For future reference, I am awful at this game, so... But as you can see, it runs super smooth, no issues whatsoever, other than my inability to steer. And make sharp turns. Alright, we'll finish up this lap. Alright, and to exit the game, you can exit at any time. Just press start and select at the same time, and it'll bring you back to the main menu. Alright. Next system is the Vectrex. I don't think that needs any demonstration, nor does the old Atari systems. Neo Geo does need some demonstration, though, because it's one of the... Because it's one of the more demanding systems on here. I just want to show that there are no issues. Metal Slug 3. There are no issues. There's no game lag. There's no audio lag. It's unzipping the file right now, and here we are. Neo Geo boot screen. Put in a couple coins. That is the select button. And we'll be Marco.
Marco! Mission 1, start!
Like I said, no game lag, no audio lag, nothing like that. The arcade runs these games extremely well. And like I said before, the Neo Geo does have over 100 games, but it does not have every game that came out, especially some of the Japanese ones. So, if you would like to check what games it has, you can always email me. And like I said before, I can find most games if there's something very specific that you'd like. Alright, we'll exit out of this one. We got the Game Gear and your Game Boy. Those don't need any explanation. Game Boy Advance, though, that's a newer system, early 2000s. So we'll take a look and see how it runs these games. Very well. Yeah, sure. Let's do Minish Cap. All right, this does bring me to a good point. All of these systems can save. So if you make a file, such as this, you can exit console, turn it off, do what you got to do, and it will be waiting for you when you come back. So there's no issues there. I'd love to show you some gameplay, but I forgot how much exposition this game has, so... And I don't think there's a way to skip it. Ah, what a peaceful game. But as you can see, no lag, no audio issues, runs well. I'm not controlling any of the characters right now, but you get the idea. No problem with Game Boy Advance. Alright, we'll cut it here. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Alright, we got the Game Boy Color, the Master System, the Genesis, the Nintendo, and the TurboGrafx. And that's your lineup. Oh sure, we'll do a Genesis game, close it off. I think I hit the main points. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I don't think there should be any issues or something like that, but you never know. Any questions? And we'll finish it off with a little bit of Battletoads for the Genesis. We'll be Rash. Come back. Ooh. There we go. Thanks for watching, everybody.